Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for Farming Simulator 25 as we continue our start from scratch run here on Riverbend Springs. We did get everything seeded properly, although I didn't realize that this says it needs plowing. But wasn't the reason I didn't finish the subsoiling because it was already plowed? I could have sworn that. Excuse me, wasn't it purple? It was purple, wasn't it? I'm very confused. I could have sworn this whole thing was plowed. That's the reason why I didn't do it. Whatever. We'll plow it later. This one needs lime. I forgot they both need lime as well. So we'll go ahead and get some lime real quick. We'll have to take a little bit of a loan for that. Borrow. I forget how much. I think it was like 30. Let's grab about 43 and see what that does for us. We'll grab the manure spreader. We'll grab, this one's the cheapest, I believe. So what's the difference here? That one spreads a little bit wider, doesn't it? 12 meters, 8 meters. 8 meters is plenty, I think. We can save ourselves a few $1,000, so we will grab you. And we will also, I guess we'll fill you up with lime, with the lime dealer thing. And go that route. A little bit bigger of a loan to start off with than I had originally anticipated, but I think we'll still be okay. Got a little bit of a cushion, if I did all my math right. They did announce a few days ago the first DLC. It's going to be coming out for FS25. Something called the Cutting Edge Farming Nexat Pack. Apparently it stands for like Next Generation Agricultural Technology or something like that. It's very fancy looking machines. My guess is they're going to be crazy expensive. Which is going to make... I mean, I think the idea is that you only need really one machine and you got a lot of modular packs to go with it. Or a lot of modular kind of tools to go with it. But we'll see. I mean, I think it does count as a harvester as well. So it's like a harvester and maybe a seeder and all sorts of things. So we'll have to see how much it costs relative to everything else. Yeah, it'd be kind of fun to see new stuff. I believe they're also adding Silver Run Forest back in as a free map at some point. We had a lot of fun on that one with the lumber back in FS22, so maybe we'll try that again at some point. And then, what else did I see? Oh, they're bringing precision farming back. Kind of expected that would happen, but didn't know for sure. Where are we going with this? We're heading down over here somewhere, right? It's this one, right? I mean, we don't really have to make this that full, I guess, because we only need to lime once for grass, I think. I don't think we have to re-lime grass, right? So, we could just get a little bit, but I honestly don't know how much we're going to need. If we fill it up completely, then we'll eventually use it for other crops, so it's not that big of a deal. Oh, I assumed we could get down there from here. Is there a road? Okay, there's a road. Kind of snuck up on me there. Lime. I don't think lime's that expensive, so we could probably just fill this thing up and just have it stored somewhere for the future. Save ourselves a trip down the road. What else is over here? You are a dredging boat. Oh, that's what that boat's doing out there. I did not realize that. Cement factory. Interesting. Yeah, I see the pipes coming from the boat now. I did not see that last time we were over this way. Kind of cool. Turn on. Oh, I have to unfold. Turn on and go. Might actually be cheaper to use the worker so I don't waste some lime, but I think we'll be alright. At least we don't have to do this, like I said, once for now, so not something that's going to be coming up too often. Oh, did not mean to jump out. I meant to turn off the thing. I think we'll have enough lime for both these wheels. I hadn't thought about the fact that we might not have enough. Oh, I missed a little spot. It's alright. Good thing about lime is it doesn't actually have to be perfect, so good enough is good enough. Alright, well that's most of the outside bits. I will put a cut or a skip in here and I'll bring you guys back once I'm done liming both of these fields. That way we can get to the actual grass growing here in just a bit. Alright, liming is done. I'll just put this thing where I had it in my other save. We'll just put it inside the barn here. Grandpa said I could use his barn, so he's not using it. Might as well. I'm gonna back it straight in though. We don't need to park it anywhere special. Alright, so that is done. Let's just make sure everything does look like it's good, other than the plowing, which again, very strange when you see a plowed field that it needs plowing. It's got to be a little bit of a bug. That's alright. We'll get to it at some point. I think we're finally ready to fast forward. So let me pay off at least a little bit of the loan. And make sure we're not carrying over any more than we have to. $80,000 loan shouldn't be too bad. But now let's get from here to there. All right, grass is looking good. Very happy. Yeah, $266 worth of loan interest for 80,000 bucks. It is just not that much. I mean, it adds up over time. Don't get me wrong. So you got to be careful, but we could definitely be more aggressive than that than I had been in the past. All looks okay. Yield bonus plus 35% here. Plus 72% there. We aren't fully fertilized. I wasn't really going to fertilize this first set because I think. I could be wrong, but I think once we roll and everything, maybe it'll still be fertile. Maybe not. We'll take a look and see what happens after we roll. If it needs an extra actual layer of fertilization down there, but I'm not super worried about this first set of crop anyway. Let's check the use lot because obviously if we get anything here that we would actually love. I mean, you are a nice tractor. You are a very nice tractor. I mean, our tractor is probably not worth enough to justify that. Even though that one would beef up to a much higher volume. Let's see. Vehicles. Or much higher power is what I meant to say. 73,000. So we'd have to pay 20,000 more just to get a tractor that can go to what? Because ours can go is at 230 horsepower now. It only goes to 234. Now, if it's already at 234, no, it's not. We'd have to add more money to it to get it up to 234. I think we're perfectly happy with the one we got. Because this one cost us so much more money to get that. So no worries. It's a good tractor, but we have a good tractor already. So we'll just settle with that. And we'll just fast forward till we get to the next grass cycle. Now, there's a speculation that it's a bug. I haven't actually, there might have already been fixed. I haven't actually checked patch notes or anything like that. So it's possible what I'm about to tell you has already been fixed. But there was a bug where you did not get more yield from grass that was in the second stage of harvesting than in the current stage. So right now, if we mowed it now and then we mowed it in the next stage, which is what you used to mow in FS22, it would not increase the yield. So you might as well just mow here so you can get an extra mowing per year. That being said, I believe it is a bug. And so because I believe it is a bug, and eventually we just want to take advantage of the extra yield whenever they fix it, hopefully, I'm going to wait till the second yield harvest anyway, just to kind of get used to the habit of the timing and stuff. So that's the current plan. It's we'll just mow it when it gets to the second stage. And I think all will be well with the world with that. Let's check this again. I mean, a windrower is nice. We're not really going to need it right now. So none of that stuff really we need, especially since the mower we're going to have a windrower on it. So let's go ahead and do one more time and then we will be ready to mow. It'd be nice if we at least get one part of our mower off the used lot, but it seems like it's going to be unlikely. All right, so second stage, again, obviously this is more grass, right? You can see that visually. So it should give us more yield But just sometimes it seems like it's not working. What did I ask for? I mean, maybe not the part that I was hoping for, but you know what? That is right. I'm just sorry, wrong button. That is the part of the mower that's part of the mower that we're looking for, right? Yeah, it's this one right here. I mean, it's only gonna save us a couple $1,000, but a couple $1,000 is a couple $1,000. So, thank you, game. So we'll grab you. Oh yeah, of course I have to take some loans out.
I forget.
In a world where we're paying off our loan aggressively so that we don't have to take very much interest, I have to remember that I have to do this a bit more frequently. In fact, we're gonna take out the full 500K just because I'm gonna have to buy the baler anyway. So let's just kind of get everything we need, and then we'll hopefully remember to pay off before I fast forward at the end. All right, grab you. Good stuff. And then, of course, grab the actual back part. Even though we could get by with the front part if we wanted to, I obviously want the back part because it will have the windrower part of it as well, which is nice. Let's go. Pretty much as soon as we can afford the loan for it, or pay off enough loan that we can make it work, we're going to buy this field right here to this other field. Because, like I said, any fields that you take a loan out for, again, there might be some exceptions, but for the most part, I did the math on several of them, several different sizes of them, and pretty much all of them, the interest that you paid on the loan for that cost of that field was significantly less than the amount of grass or silage you got off of it. Well, the value of the silage, obviously. Yeah, the only time we really need to question a loan is for equipment. Because if it's equipment that's going to make things more efficient, then we're going to have to balance out, you know, how much more efficient is that really worth it? Versus, or maybe equipment that's brand new, like if we want to go ahead and get us a harvester when we start doing grain, we got to figure that out, things like that. Oh, sorry, sign. So the mower, the baler, the wrapper, and the truck are the things we're going to need this month. We won't need the roller because we've already got that. And I guess the drop off. So actually, I think, do we need everything else? Is this everything else that we're going to be getting? Unless we need fertilizer, which we might after we finish mowing and do the rolling. If the rolling will just eventually get us up to 100%, then I won't need the fertilizer at all. I just don't remember if it will or not. We could also sacrifice the grass that's on that smaller field now and just plow it under so that we get credit for the plowing. I think that will actually give us a fertilization stage, 50% fertilization, and then we just reseed it. That actually might be the best thing to do. I think that would work. Yeah, we lose a little bit of early silage here, but it saves us from having to buy any sort of fertilizer contraptions at the moment. Because that would put it at 50%. And then the next time we rolled, I think we might have to experiment on this field over here. This field over here, we plowed under the wheat. So it's currently at 50%. Once we roll after we mow, we'll have to see if it is, if it goes up to 100%. And I don't like the fact that it keeps turning off the engine. Shoe. Off. And let's go into our thing here. Steering assist. Everything looks good. Why do I not see? There we go. Why don't I see the lines? They just haven't popped up yet. Oh, I need to turn on, what is it? Widespreading we want. Swath dropping. Perfect. Alright, so turn on the mower, ready to go. And where's my line? There it is. And go. Very hazy morning we got here. It's weird that it let... Oh, that's right. We own that field. I was going to say, why did it let me mow over there? Because we own that part. How did we lower the group? Isn't there a way to do that? I don't remember. I think there's a hotkey for it, but I've never remembered it, so we'll just not worry about it right now. Pretty excited to get back up mowing on this again. We're already starting our journey. This is fun. Got a long ways to go, but that's alright. We got time. I think the square baler is going to be so much better than that round baler that we had before. Really want to do the curve here. Let's see if I can just get started on this sideways bit, and maybe it'll clean up that bit that I already kind of missed. All right, go away, sign. You're in my way. Now we did miss a little bit. Not super worried about it, but it's a little annoying. Wrong mower bit. Well, I should just let the worker do this because I'm making mistakes. There we go. This is just one bit on the outside, no problem. All right, well, that's gonna be it for today's episode. We didn't make quite as much progress as I would like because we had to do the lime stuff, but we'll make some good progress next time. We'll be able to get the baling done. Probably start on the rolling. Hopefully be able to figure out if the rolling will in fact increase this up to full fertilized or not. I think it will, and if it does, then we will most likely, I don't know, we could just mow this, roll it. We're gonna have to plow it eventually anyway, right? We wanted that extra 15%, so no, I think we just plow this under, get that free fertilization from the grass itself, and then reseed it because we're gonna roll it anyway. It's the same machine, right? And kind of go from there. So I think that's the plan. But yeah, I'm having fun. Hopefully you guys are as well. We still, like I said, got a long ways to go, but plenty of time. So I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.